Going for a third try, and we are finally live. It only took 3 tries. Sorry about that, guys. There's no title, there's nothing, there's no nothing. It just kept spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. I had to do it. This is the third time. So now finally we are live. Finally. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. It's your favorite D-list actor. It's episode 169 of your favorite D-list actor, now that I can say it properly, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. We got 2 watching live. We got 1 like. It was only 102 today. And the rumors on the Weather Channel is that Sunday will be the last day of triple digits for the year. I don't believe them. I think they're lying. But we will see if, in fact, this is the last triple digit Sunday. Then I will start my running routine. Yes, I will. Shannon in the house, Miss Moon, Black Cat, 3 watching live. We got 2 likes, but it was triple digits all week, so I did not run this week. Mom in the house, what's going on? But I did get all the workouts in. It's been 2 weeks since I got super sick, and now I'm back to the weights that I was hitting before I got sick. Feeling much better. Had some really, really good workouts. Eat that bag of chips, man. It's okay. It's okay. Just because my snack is an apple and a carrot, don't worry. Have those chips, man. Have those chips. I'm just playing. But seriously, though, I do be eating some carrots and some apples like every single day. And my dogs love carrots and apples too. So it's a big fun share time. My 3 favorite sounds in the house are the puppies eating tortilla chips, the puppies eating carrots, or the puppies eating apple. It's just the cutest thing in the world. I love those little guys, and I love giving them their little healthy snacks. And they love their fruits and they love their vegetables. So good on them for eating them. They're good boys. They're really good, very very good eaters. They're not really picky and finicky. Sometimes Mimi is, but she's really really old, and sometimes she doesn't want her fruit or sometimes her vegetables. So then Vader or Mocha will be there waiting to get it. Because boy, I tell you what, anytime Mimi's like, I don't want that snack, bruh, it's the whoever's quickest or whoever's closest gets that snack. But back to working out. Now, great workouts, feeling strong again. So I'm looking forward to start running. Really, really excited. And the diet has been good, but the diet is about to be super polished starting tomorrow. And for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to really, really get the diet super focused, almost like if I was getting ready for like a show. So yeah, and the first reason was like, hey, wife is like, hey, let's switch it up. Let's eat really super clean right before, all the eating goes crazy for the holidays. And I was like, that's a great idea, but twofold for me because we start filming the ASU senior film, Echoes of War, the last weekend of October. So this gives me time to lean my waist down. And this is the main reason is so there's one scene where I'm going to be wearing one of those Under Armour, those with the spandexy kind, real tight military ones. And the other 2 guys that I'm in the scene with are much younger than I am and way more muscular. So I need to be like super lean. So I'm going to come in and try to have that waist tight as can be in the next 2 weeks. Super clean on the eating, and I mean super clean. Very excited. Everything's been going good with Echoes of War. We met up last Sunday, and like I said, every Sunday until we start shooting, which will be the 25th, 26th, and 27th. We had this time we had some of the other actors there, and we were able to do a little bit of blocking, figure out exactly kind of ideas of how we want to shoot the scene and everything. And we got to play around with a lot of the prop guns, which I love that stuff. I'm an armorer; it's always a good time. And then just getting down a flow and a rhythm of how the actors work together. And we'll be doing that again this weekend. And this weekend, though, we'll have all of our gear. So we'll be checking that out and see how that moves and see if there's any adjustments we need to make. And then, of course, we'll go into the area because there's this ranch. This is a really big ranch. And the cool thing is the ranch is only like 20 minutes from the house. It's so it's not a big deal. But that's where we're shooting almost the entire film because it has perfect spots for each part of the film that we need. And so we're able to go and like already get the blocking in a little bit and figure out how we want to set up certain rooms for certain things that we're going to do. And so that's really convenient. And then how we're going to go tactical and where you want to get certain scenes and stuff like that. So hopefully this weekend we'll have more people there, more people from the crew and the director of photography. He has not made it just yet, and I want to see his ideas and get an idea what his vision is. I've already seen what the director's saying, but now you got to see what the director of photography wants to do to bring those to life. And so we'll be working on that this weekend. And of course, just doing things with the of course tactical stuff with the guns is always a blast. Looking forward to that and just getting geared up with all the guys. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Echoes of War. We have two more rehearsals, and then we start filming the 25th, 26th, and 27th. This is an ASU senior student film, and I believe they have to have it edited and ready to go and show it for the class in May. By the end of May, I think that's before they graduate. This is their senior final. So as soon as hopefully I'll be going to that. And then of course, can't wait to tell you guys all about it. And once we do start shooting, start filming, I'm gonna find out about getting you guys BTS stuff up on social media, which I usually do a good job of getting BTS pictures. But I just want to make sure everything's cool with them and see if they're actually going to have a BTS person or if I'm going to be back there shooting my own stuff. But very excited about that. Going to be a lot of fun. And like I said, it's getting me prepped for my senior year at ASU when I'll have to make my film and just to see all the stuff that they have to go through to get things done over there at ASU. Very excited. It's going to be a great time. Speaking of films that I've already done, What Kind of Day has got into another film festival. So we'll find out if it wins again. It continues to get in these film festivals and continues to win. Nothing new, no writing at all this week. My focus is school and then just my rehearsals with Echoes of War. But this week has been extra special because this week is my midterm is due in cinema class. So we'll get to that later tonight when we talk about films. Cool. The grind this week, nothing crazy. 3 submissions, 1 audition, and 1 callback. Although the last 4 callbacks I have had, I did not book. So I wasn't getting too excited about that. The audition was really fun. It was from my agents in Las Vegas. And I was playing a pit crew member for IndyCars. And it was a little clever, little funny thing where the person that you're talking to is the comedy and you're the straight man. And it was good. I had boom, boom, 1 take. It was mostly improv. They just give you an idea of what the scene is, and then you come up with your version of that scene. So boom, boom, knocked that out. I think it took me 1 take on both parts. Got that sit in. Who knows? Just nice to have auditions. Continue to get auditions. Because although film school takes up most of my time, I still want to try to get as much work in as I can, like working on student films such as Echoes of War. Oh, puppies are going crazy. That means Mando is messing with Mimi. He does that when he gets bored and she starts yiping. She's part deaf, so she just screams. She doesn't really bark. Guys, we made it through the first part, 8.5 minutes. Thanks for tuning in. It's time to sip on whatever amazing elixirs you have. I got the iced coffee. Cheers. Not as good as it usually is. I don't think I had enough ice. I don't think I got cold enough. And I really think that's the key to my iced coffee is how cold it is. I didn't get a big enough chunk of ice out of the freezer. My absolutely horrible freezer. I have an amazing Mom's on the water. I have an amazing refrigerator. It's so cool. And like it's Samsung. So everything else that's in the house that's Samsung, it like talks to. And then you can go over to the fridge and you can, talk to the fridge and whatever, Alexa, or you can, watch television or bring up your apps, or it takes pictures of your food. So it tells you how long food's been in there. And it tells you when you're low on stuff and when you need to get stuff. It's pretty cool. And then the washer and dryer is also Samsung. So of course it tells you, hey, the washer's done, the dryer's done, yada, 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 whatever. It's pretty cool. But the freezer in that thing is a POS. I think I've told you guys before. I've actually seen people that I follow on Twitter who have the same refrigerator are just in there just going nuts about that damn freezer. But the good thing about it, what it does is you can get some really good chunks of ice, but you don't. It's not good for the machine itself because it gets stuck in it. Yeah, but nice for the iced coffee. But today I got too small of a chunk, and it's not as good as it normally is. Yeah, there's my rant about my not so great today's iced coffee. Moving on to the first named segment of the show, the social media segment, because we're not just here on YouTube every Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Coming to you live from Phoenix. Oh, yeah, we got to do that part. You guys already know Phoenix. But we're on all the other places. Well, not all the other ones, just a few. A few. We're on Instagram at TJWIMZ. We're on at X, formerly known as Twitter at TJWIMZ. Instagram and no, we just did Instagram. Facebook and LinkedIn at TJWIMBS as in bullshit or bullshiza. And my IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, where all movies, all actors, and pretty much everything about movies is on there. You can find me at imdb.me/TJWIMBS bullshit or bullshisa. Man, we are killing it this week. We got 4 new subscribers. I know 2 of them are from my production class. Much love. Appreciate you guys. So we're at 394 subscribers, so close to 400. Man, that's going to be cool. IMDb numbers, though, are down for acting, and they're also down for the show. It's a Friday. No up, no down, no touchdown. So that means there's no dance this evening. Sorry. But there is a new pick up on Twitter. Mando is in the gym working out. Check that one out. Well, he's trying to be a gym partner more so. And of course, videos up pretty much every morning last week on X, formerly known as Twitter. So I always do my breakfast post of my dozen eggs and my toast. Just something I do. That's my morning to everyone on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. It don't matter to me. Wow, that's always the quickest segment right there. 4 minutes, and we're in and we're out and we're back sipping the coffee. Cheers. Not really. It's not really. It's more like. Yeah, that's what it's more like. Yeah. What are you gonna do? The second named segment of the show, TJ's Hollywood Seconds. You may have heard this before, but I'm gonna tell you again. We really don't have a lot of stuff today on that. IMDb did not have a lot of big news, what I consider big news. Let's see, Ethel Kennedy, who was a big human rights activist, passed away at 96. And there's going to be a Voltron movie coming out, but I didn't see if it was going to be animated or live action. But I was a huge fan of Voltron when I was a kid, and either way, it's probably going to be very good if they make it more for adults. Because I mean, all their fans from the OG one are all now my age, if not older, because Voltron has been around for a minute with a lot of those other Japanese badass giant robot Shogun Warrior style cartoons, which was cool because I didn't get to see a lot of them in Germany. I mean, when we lived in Oklahoma, but we moved to Germany. Oh man, they had all the cool Japanese shows on TV. That's when I first started watching Speed Racer, and I started getting into anime and all these other cool things. So that was really awesome. That even on the AFN, they played all those really cool shows from overseas because we were overseas. So that's what they did. Major League Baseball playoffs underway. I believe nobody's won yet. I think the best is 2 games to 1. I believe they're playing tonight. If you're a Major League Baseball fan, I probably won't really get into it until the World Series because, of course, the O's are out because the O's can't win a freaking baseball game in the postseason. I think we're 0-6 in the last postseason games, which is just the dreadful, terrible. Sorry. I think I did too many. Yeah, got myself on that one. College football last week was absolutely fantastic. 7 top 25 teams lost, to include number 1 Alabama, number 4 Tennessee, and then once again For like 4 or 5 weeks straight, the number 10 team in the nation has lost. Whoever's 10, man, it's not good. Tonight, Utah plays my ASU. Yeah, Utah is ranked. ASU is not, so that would be a great upset. They're both 4-1. We do have 3, though, top 25 matchups this week, which means we're guaranteed to see at least 3 top 25 teams go down. Number 1, Texas, and number 18, Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner. Number 2, oh, this is the game of the week, possibly the game of the year. Because Georgia, Alabama was awesome, and that game was insane. There was 2 versus 4, but now it's 2 versus 3. Ohio State versus Oregon, 2 versus 3. Big Ten matchup. The Big Ten now, I say rivals. Is bigger and stronger than the SEC now. The Big Ten is nasty. And number 9, Ole Miss versus number 13, LSU. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Boy, 2 versus 3 is going to be absolutely insane. Ohio State's their schedule this year is no freaking joke. I'm very, very impressed. More sports. BKFC 67, October 25th. Bare knuckle boxing. My man, Christian Hayes, the Haymaker. Or Haymaker Christian. We'll be fighting, training with that guy back in the day at the old Tap Out in the House of Rue. Looking forward to watching that fight. Hopefully he gets himself another W. I am not caught up on the Penguin just yet. I know the new episode's out. Just haven't seen it yet. Or is it out? Does it come out Sunday? Or is it out already? Well, I'm not caught up. All I know is I've only seen the first 2. So if it has come out, no spoilers, please. But I will get caught up this week in. NFL's on TV. Yeah, whatever. You know, it's the NFL. I really don't super get excited about it until it gets closer to the playoffs. Yes, just me. And of course, I've been watching lots of free fights over there on the Tubi Live TV, where there's so many sports channels. It's just ridiculous. But HBO's got some tons and tons and tons of baseball. So if you've got HBO, you want to see the playoffs, right there, bro. You're already paying for it, so might as well check it out. Boom, we're done with that. All we got is film school now. All right, guys, sip away. I get on this mediocre coffee. Mediocre coffee. Stumbling and bumbling over my own words. It's one of those days. I kind of feel like those stumbly bumbly. It's all good though, because as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna get on the grill and make some amazing chicken. I'm just gonna tear it up. So excited. Film school, yeah. As you guys know, I have just started my freshman year of film school. My cinema class, Tuesday, the midterms are due. I am writing my midterm on 3 films. So we watched 6 films in the first part of the semester. And then you pick apart 3 of those films based on the theme. And then you add different prompts to that. Let's say like maybe you want cinematography and lighting and stuff like that, or genres, or you want to see what was going on in the world at the same time and what was actually going on in the film. So I picked my 3 films. Sunrise, A Song of Two Humans. It is a black and white silent film. Good film. If you guys haven't seen it. Good stuff. They did a great job with the lighting. The cinematography is just fantastic, and that's what I'm writing about on that part of the paper. I'm also writing on Sing in the Rain, and with that, I'm going with the genres, and it is a musical comedy, and it is number 5 all time in the AFI, American Film Institute, for funniest. So there's your comedy, and number 1 all time musical, dance numbers, and that's the main part of my paper. I finished that one. I haven't finished the Sunrise one, but I did finish the other one, Duck Soup, the Marx Brothers, and with that I did history, political, and social. And at the time that movie came out, 1933, you had the Great Depression, and you had the rise of fascists over in Europe, Hitler and Mussolini. mainly, and they really take a hit and they really go after in this movie about war and about dictatorship and things like that. And it's just one of those where, yeah, they were really talking about what was going on at the time. That one's done. So I just got that. I just got what's left is to finish the one about Sunrise, and I'm going to watch the film a few more times because I really want to get and dive into the cinematography part of it and talk about the two directors and their style and the way they use the lights. And it's really well done, guys. If you guys haven't seen this old black and white, it was made in 1927. Great film. Yes. Sunrise, The Song of Two Humans. Very interesting, and it's left very bland to where it can be anywhere in the world. It can, and anyone can relate to it because even the characters don't really have names. Like the lead character is literally the man, and his wife is the wife. Like seriously, it's just like everything is so plain Jane to where like anyone can relate to what these people are going through. And I really like that, and it's for a silent film, man. It really sends a lot. It really says a lot. I'll just tell you that if you get a chance to check that out. So I'm about a page and a half away from being done with my midterm. My plan is to get that finished up by Sunday. I like to let the wife check it out and proofread it because sometimes I just go like just the way I speak. I'll start typing that exact way, and so go off on a tangent. And if you're not me and you can't decipher the code, you see what I'm saying? So then she says, "Okay, let me write this so a human can understand it." And then she says, "What are you trying to say?" And then we chop it up, and it helps me make it look better because when my mind gets going, I just start just smashing keys, man. So all my thoughts go on there. Then sometimes you read, you're like, "Oh wow, that's yeah, it shouldn't be said that way." Redo. Oh, and I got a perfect score on my blood diamond paper. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But right now, it's all about the midterm. Got to get that in because this project, the first project, you have two of them, is 25% of my grade. The last project, the final, is worth 25% of my grade. So these two papers are quite important for this class. And notwithstanding those two, when we grade on that, I'm currently sitting at 91% show. Hopefully, we can keep that up with these papers. Now over to my production class, which is the most fun I've ever had in any class in the history of classes. Man, I love production. I love everything that we're doing in that class. We were mostly in the production room, like, when you're doing the live thing, switching camera. Ready, camera A? Ready, camera one? Ready, camera one? Stuff like that. We're working on that. And we've been working on our final project. I have to say, at first, I got to give a shout out to my team, Group B. We haven't really come up with a production team name yet. We're working on it. It's on our list of things to do. But we have an amazing outline right now of what we're going to shoot. We know the 3 inserts that we're going to shoot, and we pretty much know exactly where we're going to shoot it. And we've decided that we're going to start shooting the first week of November and then get everybody's schedules together, which looks like it's mostly going to be either Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays when we're going to be able to film our inserts for our live show. And yeah, I'm really excited. We already get the credits working. We're working on everything. Just the boom, the show with blah 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 blah. All that stuff is in work right now. That's what we're doing. I'm excited, man. We had a lot of fun this last day in class, organizing that, making a really good outline of what we're going to do, and then just practicing with stuff that's already been made. Getting timing. Okay, this is going to come in at this time, and then when we switch to the DDR1, you hear them. And then sound person, boom, flips that, blah, blah, blah. We're just working on that timing because it is the final project is a live project with the inserts of things that we're going to insert in there, which are, we're going to make up a commercial. We're going to make up an interview for the next week. We got some really funny stuff for that. And we're going to pre-record our monologue. And of course, we're going to have to bring up all the stuff on the screen, people's names and all that good stuff. But that's during the live broadcast, and that's what they're going to be doing in the booth. I'm very excited. Everybody on my squad, I'm happy to be in the squad on Group B. Everybody's in there is ready to get things done. Everyone in there is like, yeah, this is our goal. This is what we're going to do. We're going to crush this. We're going to knock it out. So yeah, I'm very excited about finishing up the final on which will, yeah, it's I think it's due. We have to do it live on the 13th or the 15th, something like that, of December, maybe from the 12th, sometime that week. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. I am so excited. But we're gonna have a lot of rehearsals because our grade depends on us getting done because it is a live event. And if we say that our show ends at this time, then it has to end at that time. And the more you're off is that affects your grade, of course, the production value and all that other good stuff. Very excited. Knocking this out with my team, Group B. And we're gonna be Group B until we get ourselves a name, until we vote on it. I think we got 2 names right now that were that have been proposed. We'll see how that goes, and that'll be our blah 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 productions for our finale. Guys, thanks for coming out on a Friday. I know it took a while. I had to reboot 3 times to get it rolling. Hopefully, you guys are having a great weekend. Stay safe out there. It's a crazy, crazy world we live in. I'm going to give thanks real quick, guys, and then I'll be back with my final outs. Namaste, guys. Thanks for coming out on this Friday. The AC just turned it turned off a little while ago, and I am sweating to the oldies like nobody's business. Guys, have a great one. Have fun. Be safe. Good night to y'all that are going to bed. And I'm out this way.